At the beginning of the episode, Fury calls Vara on the number he had intended to call many times, but this was the only time he pressed the call button. Vara asks Fury when he will come back, but Fury replies that he will tell her later. Now, her husband is not by her side again. The next morning, a driverless car approached the new Skrulls area. Fury immediately killed the two gatekeepers and walked in. At the same time, Rhodes was convincing President Ritson to open fire on the Skrull base in Russia. However, the admiral objected because the Russian side almost denied the recent assassination of the president. While arguing, they suddenly received information that the Russian army consisting of many tanks was approaching the border of Finland and Ukraine. In New Skrulls, Fury came and saw many dead Skrulls. At the same time he began to feel the effects of the radiation getting bigger and bigger. Meanwhile, Rhodes receives a call from Sonya that Fury is around and could approach the president at any time. Rhodes immediately moved the president to a more secluded place. Returning to Fury, he officially met with Gravik. He said that everyone was locked up, just two of them. He also asked Fury if he had a backup plan. Then came an extremely long line of complaints from Gravik as he seemed to have suffered too much from Fury. The current cover of Gravik is the first person that Fury asked Gravik to kill. The reason he had to kill was because he wanted to impress Fury. However, Fury himself did not remember. He hates Fury for not keeping his promise, for disappearing and leaving him with the Skrulls for a long time. Not only Fury, but Talos has also been compared and blamed. When he was a weakling, for 30 years he only followed in Fury's footsteps. He turned the Skrull warriors into refugees, begging to live together on Earth. The rage that Gravik is having is all caused by Fury. All due to Fury's broken promises. Fury not only does not deny what Gravik said, but also supports and agrees with his point of view. He even concurred that there is no planet out there for the Skrulls, Earth being the most suitable place to live. But Fury did not do so because saving 8 billion people on the planet is much easier than changing the perception of all 8 billion people so that the Skrulls can live together. And then Thanos' snap caused Fury to fade and he once believed he would be freed. But not. Upon his return he felt responsible for Gravik as he was the youngest Skrull of the group. And it was because Fury had failed and disappointed with his promise that he decided to give the harvest to him to achieve his goal. In return, Gravik and Skrull will leave the Earth and find a new home on their own. Meanwhile, Rhodes and the agents are taking the president to the safe room but are suddenly overpowered by Sonya. And at that moment, the real Fury appeared, and the Fury in New Skrulls was actually Gaia in disguise. When Gravik activated the Super Skrull machine that comes with the superpowers of the superheroes in the Harvest, Gaia also got that power. The two fought each other and showed their full strength to the audience. In the end, Gravik suffered defeat at the hands of Gaia, the one who had suffered so much and witnessed all his crimes. At that time Fury is trying to convince the president that Rhodes is being disguised by the Skrull and the real version is locked up somewhere in the Skrull place in Russia. If the president gave the order to fire, the real Rhodes and otherworld leaders would lose their lives. Rhodes took action but was shot in the head by Fury. President Ritson later also ordered a cancellation of fire. On the Gaia side, she quickly released all the people trapped in the Skrull, including in the real Rhodes is still having problems with his legs after Captain America Civil War. Then US President Ritson gave an idiot speech when he announced that he had discovered the invasion of extraterrestrial species and would kill them all. Fury has now returned home. He apologized to his wife for his long absence, and then Fury left again because she refused to go with him to Saber. On Gaia's side, she had the opportunity to meet with Sonya, who made an offer to Gaia that the Skrulls needed a new leader. Sonya and Gaia will work together just like Fury and Talos did. But the only difference is that they will do this not for the sake of friendship or love, but for the safety of the two races on this planet. However, President Ritson's stupid act, when he sent people to kill all officials who are said to be Skrulls, even in some cases human. At the end of the episode, Fury was about to leave for Saber when Vara appeared to say goodbye to her husband. She was once again invited by Fury to serve as a diplomatic advisor to the Kree on the Saber because of her outstanding diplomatic abilities. At the same time, she will still keep her identity as Priscilla and be Nick Fury's wife when she returns to Earth. End episode 6 as well as part 1 of Secret Invasion.